Hope is a, a design based on a request from the North Texas Choir Festival, North Texas Metroplex Choir Festival. They wanted their theme was hope, and they asked me to do a T-shirt design based on the word hope, and that's why I created Hope. You see, children dancing and singing in between letters spelled out hope. What else you want to know?
That's good. Okay, where's a piece of art that you haven't? Do you have one that you?
I don't know if this one will be. The glass will be reflective. This one is friends who listen, friends we're talking to. As a matter of fact, today somebody sent me an email, a message a message in Facebook talking about this particular design. She went somewhere and one of the prints was donated for an auction, and she bought it. And she was just telling me that she was showing her boss that the shirt she wear, which was named Joy, the same design I'm wearing on, is the same artist that did the friends who listener friends we're talking to. And then she said, "No, she's originally from Brooklyn, and because I lived in Brooklyn, we have that in common." And she was saying to me that, "No, we are forever friends. Friends who listen, the friends we're talking to." Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. What else you want to know?
So, how can you talk just like that when I'm not here?
Because I miss you.
Huh? No, I'm saying how can you make it?
Just as natural as that. When I'm doing a video, I'm getting better at it. It's something that I have to come around.
You got to imagine me here.
Yeah. Your big head looking at me, your fat eyes looking at me.
Yeah.
And I just have to just relax and do it. But I think I'm getting better. It's something new for me, and I really getting to enjoy it. At first it was like work, but now it's, I just want to do it, because I enjoy doing it. And let's see what else I have here. Yeah, I talked about this one recently. This one was called the Murals of Our Mind.
Mm-hmm.
And this was done for an artist, a poet. And let me see what else I have going on over here. This is the original. This is the original of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
The original art piece of this. One thing I could tell you was when I do my art, when I did something like Hope, you can tell I was working that day. I was feeling it. That's why it came out so clearly and so easily. I mean, it just flowed right through. I flowed right through those pieces. And not every time you're doing a painting that you really, sometimes you labor through it and sometimes you do it naturally. And this was a good day to paint. Now this particular one is a little different. I can't remember the correct name of the library in Baltimore. I know Pratt was part of the name is something Pratt Library in Baltimore. And I was in the gallery on 6th Street, and this person came in, and after she looked through all my stuff, she said, "I would love for you to do something for a library." And they had the annual budget coming up, and they wanted to present a document to I think it's the board of directors or something. and they wanted to make it look a little jazzed up. And she commissioned me to do this painting for the cover of the budget. And, you know, she really liked it, you know. And usually when I do something like that, I keep the original, you know, because she wasn't interested in buying the original. She was just interested in using the artwork. So that was that. Oh, this one here was done for the Catholic Diocese of Corpus Christi, I think. And they had a ministry where they served the prison, the elderly, the children, the families, the homeless, you know, and the people with disabilities. And they asked me to include all of that in the painting, in the artwork. And the funniest thing that happened with this is that the person who came to me to get this commission done is somebody I knew for many years. She was with the Texas Association, I can't remember everything. Texas Prevent Child Abuse, Texas National, I can't remember the acronym, but they dealt with preventing child abuse in Texas. And after I did this, and they actually did prints that they sold or gave away to the public. And yeah, the idea was that they did the prints to sell it to make money to raise money for this program. But after I did this and she got it, she said they were having a meeting. And she said the priest was talking about the artwork, and he described me as a genius. You know, he said, because this represents the womb, and these are the children coming out of the womb. And she said, Brian, I know you didn't think about that when you were doing this painting. So when he was talking about it, I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't laugh. There was a serious meeting going on, and he went on and on about describing the artwork and how it relates to that program. But he said, especially when she came to say this is a womb, and I had a vision to have the children coming out of the womb. She said, I know you weren't thinking about that. So I had to tell you that as a joke. And we had a good laugh about it. Yeah. This is another piece. Actually, again, this was for the North Texas Metroplex Choir Festival. And they wanted something with the American flag, but they wanted it to be more of to show movement and diversity. I came up with this design. Then they called me later on and said, could you add a steel player at the end here? I said, yeah, and I did in the end. Well, I think they did, the first year they did this, and the second year they wanted the same design with a steel band player, so I ended up with, when the t-shirt was done, this was also in color too, so everything was colored. It's just that I did to show them what I was going to add, I did that to show them, send them a photograph of that. And then in the end too, so but I never colored it. A little somebody playing a drum, steel band. Yeah, so, and let me see what else I have going on around here.
Well, what do you got? What's everything else all around here?
Oh, these are all the paintings that was on the show at, this is the Aggies came to me and asked me to do something special with that showed technology. They wanted a computer and laptop and different things. They were going to do t-shirts, and then they decided they didn't want to do it anymore. But I had already done the design. This is just technology. And this was back in '98. That year I did the cover of the Aggies handbook for the school that they sent out to all the students. People wanted to come to school with that. And they did it in '98, and again it was so popular. They did it again in '99. The cover of the book, handbook. What else I have here? These here are well, all the parts of the show, the car recently.
So, I'm just curious about.
All these are original paintings I have.
These are all originals.
Yeah.
All these.
All these are, yeah, that came back from the show.
And what about over here?
All these are original old paintings.
But they're not your. Are they all yours?
Oh no, those are not, that belong to Louise.
Over here. These are all.
All those by my stuff.
These are all by these.
Yeah.
And what about these two?
Yeah, all the back there, all that stuff back there.
And then
Yeah. All in there is more
those are originals or prints or?
originals and prints. You know, most of them are prints over in this area. But then I have some originals too. Yeah, this is the cover of the book. Yours Over Mine. That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
And the same painting. Where I put it.
These are prints.
Prints and originals mixed up.
Some of these are gonna get. These are being bent.
Yeah, but it's paper, so it's not gonna. It's bent, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna be destroyed. It's been there like that for years, Julian. Trust me. Trust me.
Not destroyed. And deep. Those are more original.
Huh? Yeah, all that there's a bunch of, underneath there on your right, by your right hand. If you look underneath there, by your right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all prints, small prints.
The prints.
Right.
Is that your Marley? Oh, Marley?
I bought that in Jamaica for myself. Yeah. I didn't paint that. No.
And you have more in.
No.
Where?
Lots
Can
more.
you show me?
Yeah. Let me take this off.